Well, here we thought these two dimwits hated the limelight and the royal family, but it seems that they can't get enough with it. Guys, I've put some clips together of their cringy tours, LOL. What was supposed to be a triumphant showcase of the fake Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's global influence during their 4-day tour of Colombia has instead descended into an awkward spectacle of empty venues and dwindling interest. The visit, which began with high expectations, quickly unraveled into a series of missteps and low turnouts, leaving even the most skeptical onlookers surprised. The tour kicked off with Meghan Markle delivering a speech on online safety at the Responsible Digital Future Summit, an event organized by the Archewell Foundation in collaboration with Colombia's Vice President's Office and Illuminate. The stage was set for a grand affair, but there was one glaring problem: the audience. Despite the noble intentions behind Meghan's message, urging online trolls to reflect on the values taught by their parents or grandparents, the sparse crowd in attendance left her words echoing in a nearly empty room. Oh, sweet karma! Meghan's struggle to connect with the few attendees present was further compounded by her limited grasp of Spanish, a crucial skill when addressing a Spanish-speaking audience. The resulting awkwardness left many wondering why they had even bothered to attend, as the sea of empty chairs around them spoke volumes. Hopes for a better turnout in the subsequent events quickly faded as well. The venues seemed deliberately scaled down to accommodate what was expected to be a small audience, but even these modest spaces couldn't be filled. Rumors swirled that the Sussexes might have resorted to hiring a crowd, as they were alleged to have done during their Nigeria tour. However, in Colombia, even the supposed crowd rental options seemed unavailable, leaving the rent-a-tour Duke and Duchess to face sparsely populated venues. The tour's troubles didn't end with poor attendance. Personal embarrassments added to the list of setbacks. Meghan was photographed with sweat stains, an otherwise trivial detail that the media was quick to seize upon. Meanwhile, Harry's increasingly noticeable thinning hair only served to underscore the couple's waning public appeal. The contrast between their current reality and their former glamorous lifestyle has never been more apparent. Ha ha, this is all too funny. From her jam scam to dog biscuits to this. Oh dear. Amid all this, the most perplexing aspect of the tour was the excessive security detail that accompanied the couple. Reports suggest that over 3,000 security personnel, including military forces, were deployed to protect the Duke and Duchess, despite the conspicuous absence of any real crowds. The sight of heavily armed guards standing vigil over empty venues served as a stark and almost poetic metaphor for the futility of the entire tour. In the end, Harry and Meghan's Colombia tour has done little more than highlight their fading relevance. What was meant to be a return to the global stage has instead solidified their status as figures struggling to maintain the spotlight they once effortlessly commanded. If nothing else, this tour has made it painfully clear that the days of the Sussexes as captivating public figures are well behind them. Harry reportedly outvoted Meghan Markle when it came to an important decision regarding the future of Archie and Lilibet. Although the fake Duchess of Sussex wanted to bring her young children into the public eye, the pretend Duke did not think it was wise and did not allow the children to have a voice in the upcoming Netflix shows. Rent-A-Kids weren't available that day, an insider told The Sun on Sunday. Harry and Meghan have not always agreed on how much media exposure they should give their children, but in this case, Harry clearly won. Meghan's upcoming cooking show, which is expected to air first, will therefore be filmed in a nearby villa rather than the couple's £11 million home to protect Archie and Lilibet's privacy. This comes as King Charles plans a private meeting with the relatives and those affected by the attack in London's Southport district. The monarch visited Southport to express his compassion and empathy for the town, which is still in shock following the July 29th stabbing that left 3 children dead. He then met privately with the grieving families in London. Meghan Markle's Toronto property, where she lived while filming Suits, is up for sale. The 3-bedroom house, located in the Seaton Village neighborhood of the Canadian city, has been listed on the market for $1.9 million. The pretend Duchess of Sussex lived there when she started dating Harry in 2016 and rented the lavish estate for at least 2 years.
Clark, can you translate all of that?
Why, certainly, Miss Walsh.
Oh, that's wonderful.
La moda va nene primer cajón. La coca y la rapidez va nene segundo. La heroína en el de abajo. Siempre hay que separar las drogas.
So I think part of the role modeling that I certainly try to do as a mother is to encourage our daughter, who at 3, she has found her voice. And we're so proud of that because that is how we, as I was saying, create the conditions in which there's a ripple effect of young girls and young women knowing that if someone else is encouraging them to use their voice and be heard, that's what they're going to do, and they're going to
That, I believe, does it. This crown gives me a feeling of power! Power! Forgive me a cruel chuckle. Power.
And how well King Richard's crown sits on your noble brow.
Doesn't it?